More!
Oh, wait, we should sing
I'll
it.
Sing it.
Oh, yeah.
Harmonize.
I can't sing. Just
Lunch break.
That's good.
We have a very special guest today. AJ Rafael is in the building.
AJ's been in a bunch of Wong-Fu short films. We've known each other for years. He's a musician, a good friend, and just a very warm heart to the entire community.
You're an OG YouTuber like us.
I've been getting that a lot lately. I've been meeting a lot of people at shows who are like, oh my god, you're the soundtrack to my middle school. You know what I mean? I'm sure y'all get that a lot too.
No. I mean, I was already very old.
Is it weird that like I'm the one who's
Oh.
like you guys are my child?
Yes. No, I mean, and they always remember, you know, when we say Juice Box, our first official collab.
Yeah, that was like the second YouTuber music video that we ever made, and I remember being actually very like nervous to like.
The
work
first
with
one
you.
was David Choi, right?
David first, and then you.
Well, I was nervous to ask you guys even.
There were no expectations of like what YouTubers should do or what should be or whatever. It was really much just like people vibing with each other, and you appreciated other people's talents.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I want to work with them. I'm a fan too.
Right,
you know?
right.
It wasn't like, oh, they're popular. I want to
get on.
I need to get your subs or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, so Jen, he was part of your soundtrack of your middle school? What's like the one song of AJ's?
Oh, We Could Happen was my ringtone.
Well,
it was like everyone's, like soundtrack. But I think
No, someone sent a tweet the other day, they're like,
That's
Filipino national anthem.
Well, so you're going to Boston.
Yeah.
By the time people see this, you will already be there.
Right, I will be there, and I just got booked for this musical called Burn All Night. It's a new musical by Andy Mientis, who is a big musical theater performer in the Broadway world. Even if it was making its like East Coast premiere, West Coast premiere, that would be a big deal. But it's making like its world premiere at a theater called the ART, American Repertory Theater, and this is where like productions like Waitress started, you know, and all these new musicals start before they go to Broadway. So there's a big chance that this show, I don't know about the cast, but this show will continue on to Broadway. And to be part of that first cast is awesome.
Right.
It's an Asian director.
Oh, nice.
Female.
What?
Taking it back, I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Right.
I went there for 1 year, but during that time, you know, I was making a bunch of YouTube videos and convincing everyone at Berklee that YouTube was a good idea. I mean, I remember releasing Juicebox and stuff on my MySpace, you know, but YouTube was a thing where it was like, people didn't know what to do about it because also musicians are very like perfectionists in their mind. So everyone at Berklee's like, it's not ready, you know, I don't want to put stuff out. I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Right.
And I've been doing YouTube since 2006, so I had like 3 years of YouTube under my belt and just like trying to tell people. So it's just crazy to go back for kind of a different passion, still music, but it's theater, you know?
Full circle. So you said you dropped out of Berklee, or sorry, you left Berklee after a year.
I mean, yeah.
Was that a huge decision then? I only hear about that when you like think of like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, like. But for you to do it for music, like when you're already in school for music.
To do it at Berklee is more common, I think. Like everyone almost expects you to.
Oh really?
Yeah, everyone knows. Like they still call us like alumni.
So,
even if you went there for one semester, you qualify.
Oh wow!
That's great.
So wait, so part of the curriculum is to drop out.
It's like it inspired you so much during the curriculum that you say, I can't keep going with this because I found something better.
Or I got so good in my 1 year that I gotta just pursue it, and they're like, oh, that's about time. Yeah, that's on the syllabus actually.
Yeah, none of this is official, but that's the way they roll.
Hey, did you get an A in dropping out? Hell yeah, I did.
They freak out if someone stays the whole time.
I know that. What are you doing here? There's too many people at graduation. I knew from the start I was gonna stay long because literally that year I was finally booking shows that would fly me out and stuff, you know? So I'm being flown to California maybe every like 3 weeks or something, or like to Florida to do shows. And my teachers also knew that I was like performing and I had a lot of space, like MySpace plays. So that was like my claim to fame a little bit out there. So by the time I left, I was ready. I was like not even, never even spent a summer there.
Great. You knew your passion was this and you're going for it.
You're confident.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, there was never really a plan B.
See, I feel like that's like so different from I think like even for us, and I'm maybe not maybe Jen too, but like I guess because you even went to school already knowing that. Like when we went to school, I mean for me like I went in undeclared.
Same.
You too?
I didn't know that.
Wait, when did you declare though? How long did it take for you to
Forced to
Yeah.
declare.
So you went all the
Second
way.
year.
Yeah, same with me. Like I went all the way through second year, and then they're like, okay, you gotta pick something.
Like, darn. Not enough time.
But I just took everything. So I guess yeah, Jen, what was your path to like recognizing that your passion was, what you're doing right now?
Actually, I think the three of you did schooling related slightly, right?
Visual arts, yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Okay.
So I did psychology.
Right.
It was because like I grew up with the idea that art is bad and art doesn't make money. So even though that was like always something I gravitated towards, like I was always drawing or like making things and doing stuff, my parents like don't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can do that for fun, but don't do it
So
as a career.
But you went all the way, for people like you that, do a major, there's a lot of people obviously that are like that too, right? So you go through the whole entire major.
Well, the whole time I was doing positions and like I was a board member or like I had
right.
jobs on campus that were all art related.
They were all on her resume.
Yes.
Very
But
impressive.
they're all like design related.
Right.
So I was pursuing it outside because I still enjoyed it. But I wasn't taking it, I guess, seriously.
You're not like putting your career on that.
Yeah, like I didn't think like, oh, this will be my career. I was just doing it for fun.
Right, so
know?
you told your major, psych, I'm gonna do something else. I was waiting for that for
I was waiting for that
5
one.
minutes.
Psych.
Psych!
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was gonna go econ, and then I was like, wait, there's too much math here, and I'm really terrible at math.
That's crazy. So
Right.
you declared.
No, I did. So I took I went down the path to like take a couple classes first just to try it out. I was struggling too much, and then
Yeah.
one of my friends who was a visual arts major was like, hey, you're already making videos for fun? Why don't you like get credit for it and take these classes? So I was like, okay. I had no idea what jobs it could or would lead to, but I just knew that it was fun. Like I was having fun doing it.
Do you feel like your education helped you at all with what you're pursuing?
My education helped me in the sense that I met Wes and Ted,
True,
right?
true.
Yeah, I feel
we were in the same courses.
I think this is gonna sound bad, and I have nothing but a lot of pride for UCSD, but I would say the lack of education actually helped us learn.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
We're like never gonna get invited
The
back.
experience, everything outside
Yeah.
of the classroom helped me, I
And
think.
we kind of tell our story a lot in the speaking events that we do across the country, but we've never got a chance to tell you guys like in a video. So UCSD was not a film school. It was known for biology and
Political science?
They had a great dance
Engineering?
program, theater program, I think. Because of that, we had to teach ourselves how to do things, and it wasn't always the right way. It wasn't always the fastest or
Most
efficient or
Traditional
way. But if that were the case, we wouldn't be making this stuff at the rate we were and learning from all the mistakes and learning how to be better. So I thank UCSD for giving us that experience.
Do you think with media and whatnot, like it's really amping up the idea of pursuing your passion and it's becoming more popular now versus back in the day?
I think it is, and I think what's great is that technology is allowing for more people to do that. Even with YouTube, we've definitely benefited from the fact that YouTube came around or social media came around when we were kind of crossing into the workforce.
Yes.
That this was an option. And even for your generation and even younger, like you guys are growing up just already knowing that it is possible to make a living off of my drawings or off of my whatever, because all that stuff's already there.
The danger is people aren't realizing the work that goes into it, and they're thinking,
Instant.
yeah, social media.
I'll just get famous.
I can be famous and be an Instagrammer, whatever that means, right? But
I mean, behind like every overnight success is like, years of hard work.
like not
I think.
overnight.
Well, it's also like, even if you get it, which is fine, it's preserving it. You can be that overnight success, but how do you continue it? Like we've been doing this for so long, we've seen a lot of people come and go, right? So I think it's great that people are growing up with like a lot of examples of success, but now, yeah, like Wes is saying, it's like the next part is timeless, and that's just hard work.
Right. Everyone just wants to go viral.
Yeah.
Like I was literally talking to someone today who was like, my strategy is to go viral. I'm like,
So weird.
this is insane.
My strategy is to win.
There's actually so much more I think that we could say about this topic. Like literally, we go on tour and speak at colleges, and we talk for like an hour about this, and people are still having so many questions. But we just hope that through what we're doing, that we can hopefully inspire you to explore, and also, yeah, don't feel bad. If you don't know it yet, like you have the rest of your life to figure it out. Don't waste time trying to figure it out either. It's like also just be very active and looking for it.
So comment below, like what would you pursue if you had nothing to stop you?
Like you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah.
No
parents.
obstacles.
Just What would you do?
I'd be a stripper with AJ.
What's stopping you?
Nothing.